Alright gang, here we are at European Motors in Cedar Rapids. Got something kind of unusual for us, but we actually used to sell quite a few of these a few years back. Just don't see them all that much. These are actually a pretty nice vehicle. This is a 2011 Honda Odyssey, and what's kind of cool about this one, this is the EXL, so it's got all kinds of options, got leather, and we actually sold this car about 7 years ago. And the gentleman who had it was doing something different with his car situation, and we ended up buying it back from him. And he loved it, said it's been a great vehicle. So it's 2011, it's got over 100,000 miles. I think it's 124, I think. Decent set of good years on it. Not new, but not worn out. And it shows some wear associated with 125,000 miles. I'll kind of sight down the side, or the hood. You got a few little hood chips here and there. But you know, these are kind of a utilitarian vehicle, obviously. So they're going to show some wear when they have 125,000 miles, but it actually drives out really nicely. Got a sunroof and so forth. Another little chip here. It's a non-smoker car. This is a no accident car. So you know, a lot of these by this time they've been in a fender bender or 2 or 3. This is no accidents. Does have some marks here from like a garage door or some kind of a parking lot thing. And some scrapes, you know, down the side, you know, kind of typical. Power doors on both sides. It's got the bench. For those of you who have dogs, you want the bench. I speak from experience. The dogs don't like the buckets. So if there's a dog in your family that likes to go along with you, get the bench. Power seats. Susie will go through some of the options. We're going to drive it here in a second. Power doors are just sweet. And they're on the remotes too, but those are handy, and they work just fine. Nice low load floor in here to stack all your stuff. Of course, the seats do come out, I want to say, pretty easy. They got a little diagram there, what they call the magic seat. A little wear back here from just stuff. You know, it's a minivan, so have realistic expectations, and along those lines, it's a 10-year-old minivan, but actually pretty clean for, in my opinion, a minivan also, because these things do get used. Yeah, a few little marks right here, 2 on the back, but overall pretty good shape. Let's take it for a drive, Susie, and kind of explain some of the features it's got.
So before I shut this door here, I will tell you it does have rear entertainment, so the DVD is there. Show you that this door also works. Alright.
Got some power ports down here, aux port. Big old storage bin. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Show you there's no lights or anything weird going on. There's all the warning lights coming on. 124,401. And then they clear off. You got heated seats right here. Auto climate. We'll get the fan down a little bit for the audio. Rear climate, I can hear the rear climate back there. Bluetooth, really well loaded up. You know, the EXL, I think, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the EXL was the top of the line Odyssey.
I believe you're right about
that. They do a really good job with these. You got the power door switches over here. You know, as far as vans go, if you need a van, you know, vans are a really practical people mover, cargo hauler, dog hauler, and just all around utility vehicle if you don't want to deal with the fuel mileage and the ride of an SUV. So we actually kind of like vans here at European Motors. We understand there's a need for them, and pretty practical vehicle. And as far as vans go, the Odyssey I think is pretty fun to drive. When you're talking about a minivan, they do a nice job with the suspension and so forth.
It has a sunroof, dual auto climate. It's got XM radio ready, CD.
Don't hear any weird noises or anything. Goes down the road nice.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be super expensive. This should be less than $15,000. You know, in today's world, that's a pretty inexpensive vehicle when you got all these features that this one has and the people moving capability. Looks like it's got satellite radio.
It does, yep. I'm not sure that it's subscribed to currently.
Yep, so
but
you
it does
just have to
have it.
get your subscription. And so I'll wait for traffic a little bit and then we'll run it down this ramp. Really good pickup. Sounds good. It's not making any weird noises. It shifts very nicely. So that's 70 miles an hour. There's no pulsations or anything. And on the brakes for traffic. Kind of does everything it should. It's nothing really to write home about, but pretty clean old van, really.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a budget-friendly van, it's got some nice options like heated leather seats and rear entertainment, power doors and stuff like that, Bluetooth. This might be the one. Come on in and see us. EuropeanMotorsIowa.com. We're in Cedar Rapids. 319-393-8496. Pretty nice little 2011 Honda Odyssey EXL.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.